One more cold night on the way, especially if you are East River with low temperatures around, if not below zero. One more time, teens and a few low 20s out to the west. And then our thaw finally comes into its own on both sides of the river. 30s and low to mid 30s at that, all the way through Sioux Falls and Aberdeen. 40s though, up toward the Rapid City area. We'll talk about how long this will last, plus the next shot of cold air that comes in. All coming up in your full extended forecast. But until then, first and foremost, starts right now.
Live from Kiloland Media Group. Kiloland News, first at 4.
A key figure in the early success of Kiloland TV has died. We'll have the details straight ahead.
Plus, we look at why our eyes water in cold weather.
And a look at a possible ceasefire deal in Gaza. Good afternoon, and thanks for tuning in to First at 4. I'm Don Jorgensen.
And I'm Kelly Volk. Governor Kristi Noem is headed to Washington, D.C. after giving what's expected to be her final State of the State address.
It is the charge of each of the 105 legislators in this chamber to be that voice. Listen to your constituents. Do the work to learn the facts, and then make the best decisions you can as their elected leaders.
We have a team of reporters covering the first day of the 100th South Dakota legislative session.
Kiloland's Ray Yost has put together a full report on Kiloland.com. Kiloland's Dan Santella will be also bringing you live coverage on Kiloland News at 5 and 6.
The man who brought cable television to South Dakota and was also a key figure in the early success of Kiloland TV has died. Joe Floyd passed away today at his home in Harrisburg. He was 88 years old. Floyd started working here at Kelo TV when he was a teenager.
He was the son of our station's founder, Joe Floyd. And during his career, Floyd climbed the corporate ladder to become the president and COO of Mid-Continent Media, Kelo TV's then parent company. In retirement, Floyd tended to his massive collection of classic Ford vehicles, which he kept inside his shop in Harrisburg. We'll have much more on his passing and his legacy tonight on Kiloland News at 6.
Sad day at Kelo.
Yeah, he's going to be missed, that's for sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's get a check of the weather forecast. Adam, you said it's going to get cold again tonight.
Yeah, one more, but then we get our much-needed break for a couple of days. This morning was already cold enough. I don't think we get as cold as we did to start off today, but we're still talking about lows around, if not below zero, in a couple of areas. We were able to at least get into the double digits, considering where we started this morning in Sioux Falls. 11 at the airport. There's Falls Park with a west wind at 7 miles per hour with a quick 0.6 of an inch of snow that came around last night. There's Chamberlain then with a frozen Missouri River. 9 the air temperature with an easterly breeze matching that at 9 miles per hour. We're at 7 in Pierre, 9 also up you have toward Mobridge. 31 though over in Rapid City, 33 Pine Ridge, 30 Spearfish, Buffalo with 27. Compare that to the 7 that we have in Yankton as well as Marshall, a 5 for Sisseton, or even 1 single degree above zero if you're over in Ortonville. The one saving grace is that it's not terribly windy outside of Spearfish and Chamberlain, both with a 14-mile-per-hour breeze that's been coming and going. That being said, though, especially East River with temperatures as cold as they have been, it hasn't been taking much to put that wind chill below zero. We had extra snow showers out in western and southwestern South Dakota. Some of this is still trying to make its way down to the south and east, eventually into northern Nebraska. But once this gets out of here, that's really going to be it for the rest of the week, as we have a largely quiet run of weather on the way, not to mention a milder one as well. 30s for highs on the way, anywhere from the low 30s in Worthington, near 40 even toward Wagner and Yankton. Up to the northeast, more of the same. We'll also have temperatures mainly in the low to mid 30s, but 40s popping up more and more out to the west. We'll enjoy that short-term outlook as it sticks around, because there's a lot of cold after that. More on your forecast coming up in the next hour.
All right, thanks, Adam. In other news this afternoon, a Sioux Falls man is headed to prison for raping 2 girls. A judge has sentenced 35-year-old Diego Alonso to 60 years behind bars. The crimes occurred over several years until one of the girls told her teacher, who alerted police. A Minnehaha County jury convicted Alonso of 8 counts of first-degree rape last September.
Scammers are targeting customers of a local credit union, and it's costing people thousands of dollars. Sioux Falls police say the calls are disguised, so they appear to be coming from Levo or the Sioux Falls Credit Union. 3 people have fallen victim since Friday and have lost anywhere from $1,000 to $11,000. Police say anytime you receive a call that appears to be from a bank, ask the caller and the caller asks for account information. You should ask for a name and a callback number. Then you should call the bank back using another number that you know is legitimate.
Brookings, South Dakota man is behind bars accused of setting 2 fires at a local nursing home. 70-year-old Peter Luz was arrested for arson and intentional damage to property. Police say that the fires were set between the 4th and 11th of this month. Authorities say that he lit dry leaves that collected against the building.
Well, the brutal cold is enough to make you cry. All it takes is a few seconds outside before the tears start flowing. Jeff Wagner with our CBS affiliate in Minneapolis looked into why you're tearing up and how to stop.
Fresh flakes falling.
Nice to have some natural snow on top.
Keeps the ski trails busy at Theo Worth Park in Minneapolis. The January sun wasn't to be found, but eye protection was still a popular choice.
Just to kind of keep things warm, keep the wind down.
Otherwise, it can really hurt and kind of make you tear up after you're done with your workout.
An accessory Nick Partington regretfully skipped.
I should wear glasses with the snowflakes because when they get in my eyes, it kind of stings.
Why does cold weather make our eyes water?
Our eyes are really smart and they're trying to keep your eyes as moist as possible, so they'll keep on tearing as long as they sense that dryness.
Dr. Sasha Struhl is a pediatric ophthalmologist.
Is there a certain temperature threshold for when this occurs?
Not so much a temperature threshold, it's more about when the dryness comes in.
Minnesota's cold winter air tends to be dry, which is why our eyes water more now than during the humid summer months. Conversely, your eyes might water on a breezy July day in Arizona, since the climate is dry year-round.
So our eyes really have 2 forms of tearing, one that's reflexive to when we feel our eyes are dry, and one that's just our baseline tearing.
Basal tears constantly keep your eyes lubricated and protected and have oil and mucus in them. Reflex tears, the ones that flow to combat dry air, are mainly water.
And so even though it's trying to moisturize our eyes, you can imagine if you put your hand into water, it's not going to moisturize your hand as much from the dry weather than if you put it in oil or lotion.
One might think skiers, ice anglers, and others who spend lots of time outside in the winter might build up a tolerance to dry air, but Dr. Struhl says it doesn't work that way.
The best thing you can do is actually improve your tear health so it's less of an impact on you. The oil part of our tears comes from our eyelid glands. And so doing warm compresses for your eyelids, kind of giving yourself that spa treatment at night can actually improve how we produce our oil, and our tears can actually be healthier.
Using eye drops, specifically artificial tears, will replicate healthy tears and better add moisture. There's also ointments you can apply to your eyes before going to bed. Lastly, eye protection.
I like to use these type of lenses for days where it's more overcast to help you see the snow better.
Glasses and goggles keep snow and wind at bay, giving you a tear-free day on your next winter adventure.
These are prescriptions, so I always have glasses on.
With photojournalist Jose Pascual, Jeff Wagner, WCCO News.